Okay, firstly, apologies for the quality of this video. Why? My fucking nail is caught to my hair. Yeah, so apologies for the quality of this video. I am filming in my little apartment room in Bali, and the lighting is not so good, so I'm actually using a phone to light me up a little bit. So I hope you guys don't really mind the quality of this video, but honestly, I think the content's more important than quality, and it should always be like that here on YouTube. Like, what you talk about should be more important. And I actually wrote this little letter on New Year's Eve, and this is a message to those who have been affected by suicide, to those who have unfortunately not made it to 2020 due to suicide. And originally YouTube makes it really hard to make these videos because what the fuck is this? Okay, let's start again. YouTube makes it pretty hard to make these type of videos because words like suicide, death, all that stuff is like a blacklisted, and then it makes it really hard for these videos to come out and for people to watch it. But honestly, if this helps one person, to me it's worth filming. And so yeah, I'll just read part of the letter. I didn't actually complete it, so I think I'll probably just end up talking and rambling on after it. But dear those who killed themselves in 2019, those who didn't make it to 2020, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you felt like those around you couldn't support you. I'm sorry you felt so alone to the point where death sounds like heaven. I'm sorry you can't see the sunshine in 2020. I'm sorry you can't see your mom smile in 2020. I'm sorry you won't have your first kiss in 2020. I'm sorry that the world you were put in couldn't keep you. I'm sorry that your family and friends didn't realize how sick you are, or how sick you were. I'm sorry that this world is filled with selfishness and shit and piss, and I'm sorry that you couldn't see the beauty in life, for there's a lot of beauty in life. I'm sorry you weren't taught healthy coping mechanisms. I'm sorry you didn't have the best life. But most importantly, I'm sorry that you can turn your life around. I'm sorry people called you weak, but now that you're gone, I'm mostly sorry for your family. I'm sorry that they will blame themselves for the rest of their lives. I'm sorry, that's where it ends. But yeah, I'm sorry that your sister will never be able to hug you again. I'm sorry that your brother will never make fun of you again, have fun banter with your family and friends. I'm sorry that you didn't get to see every country in the world. I'm sorry that you couldn't listen to the new music coming out in 2020, because I hear Billie Eilish is posting some new music, and King Krul, and all these amazing artists. I'm sorry they didn't put out the right music in the right time that maybe could have saved your life, because there's a lot of music that saved me and came out at the right time, the time I needed it. And for those who are here in 2020, hug your family tight, hug your friends tight, because not everyone made it to 2020, which is really, really unfortunate. And whether it's because of suicide or an accident or normal causes of death, just hug everyone you care about tight. And sorry, it's so busy outside. I live in the center of Bali, Legian, so there's a lot going on here. I hope everyone had a good New Year's, and let's turn this year around. If you had a terrible 2019, make this your year. And there's always a way to turn things around. There's always a chance to make your life different. Like, not to make this all about me, but I started my YouTube channel with a suicide video. I started it talking about how mentally ill I was, how hard the struggle was, how difficult it was to do simple things like get out of bed. And the reason why I'm crying is because I relate to you guys, and I've lost people in 2019, and God, I wish I could just hug you guys and share that love with you guys. I just wish I could squeeze you and tell you everything's gonna be okay, that you have a chance to make your life turn around. Because if out of all those times where I was suicidal, I would not have experienced what I am experiencing now, which is happiness, safety, health. Like, I feel healthy, I feel fulfilled, I've achieved so much career-wise, learned so much art-wise, developed my skills, my coping mechanisms, and I have myself to thank. I don't need to sit here one day when I need to make a thank you speech. It's gonna be like Snoop Dogg. You know how Snoop Dogg was like, I'm not gonna thank my parents, I'm gonna thank myself for not taking a day off. I'm gonna thank myself for never giving up. I'm gonna thank myself. Like, that's what it is. Like, I get so many messages from you guys being like, thank you, you saved my life, your words lifted me up. You saved your life. You decided to keep going. You decided to keep fighting. You decided to put your bad habits away. You decided to quit your addictions. You decided to create healthy coping mechanisms, to learn healthy coping mechanisms. So you guys, once you get through this, while you're going through this, you have yourself to thank. I am so proud of you guys for like even being here. Like, holy fuck, like the fact that we are so lucky to even have the internet to watch this video is more than enough. And what advice I'd give to you guys in 2020 is be grateful for everything you have. Be grateful that you can breathe. Be grateful you have a house. Be grateful you have food. Be grateful you have fucking family. Like, so many times I see my friends treat their parents or whatever, and I haven't seen my dad in 5 years, and I'm like, give your damn dad a hug. I would do anything to give my dad a hug. I would do anything to be able to give my mom a hug, my brothers, my sisters. So when you're with your family, be fucking grateful when you have your family with you. Because one day, the truth of the matter is you won't. One day you won't have them with you. One day, whoever you are spending your time with, they won't be in your life. And one day, those people, they might end up living in guilt, living in hatred, self-hatred, because they wish they could have done more. They wish they could have hugged you more. They wish they could have reached out to you more. And they're gonna blame themselves for the rest of their lives. If you choose to kill yourself, the people around you are more likely to kill themselves too. Like, the chances, statistics shows the chances of you killing yourself, one of your family members, are 50% likely to kill themselves because of that related incident. Suicide does not end the pain, it passes it on to other people. Suicide does not end the pain, it passes it on to other people. You are a fighter. You can fight through this. And you can get through this. 2020 is gonna be hard. You're gonna cry, you're gonna have anxiety, you're gonna lose people, you're gonna feel misunderstood. People are not gonna, you may lose support, you may lose trust in yourself, you may have lows, you might hit rock bottom, but the point is to keep persevering, to keep trying, because life is not about being dealt a good set of cards. Life is about making that set of cards you're dealt with into a good hand, if that makes any sense. And I just want to end this video here.